Hello.
Hello. Oh, going to take them off.
Yeah, you can't see anything with these glasses on. Yeah, welcome back. This is later on Saturday morning. Hold on. Need some adjustment.
A little bit of adjustment using a different camera this time.
Yeah, because we had some problems with your GoPro type.
It was light and dark, doing light and dark.
So we got out my Canon.
Yeah.
My vlogging camera. So hopefully this one will be a lot better. Now this one actually tracks your face, and I've got a habit of doing that just to see if it's following.
Yeah. Okay, let's start again properly. So, welcome back to Neil and Jan Reselling, and we've just been to Faygate. It's the 5th of June.
So this is kind of a part 2. Because we did the intro earlier.
We did an intro, but this is going to be a second film, so if somebody hasn't watched the first film, you might want to go and have a look.
Yeah.
But welcome back. And something I don't know, did we say earlier? We have hit 100 subscribers. We've actually got to 104 subscribers. So thank you everybody that's
a bit of a landmark,
subscribed.
Isn't it?
Absolutely, it's a brilliant little landmark for us. So thank you to everybody that's subscribed. Thank you to everybody that will subscribe in the future and who are looking back at this.
Thank you, subscribers. Well done you.
If you haven't subscribed yet and you like looking at people going to car boot sales and then having a look at whole videos of what they've actually got, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications so you get the next film. And don't
forget to drop any comments down below. We always like to read your comments.
Absolutely.
Shall we get on with the show?
Let's get on with the show. Well,
there's not much of a show. We didn't have a big haul this morning, did we?
Not like last week.
I think last weekend being bank holiday weekend, and it was a 3 boot sale weekend, and a lot of the stalls there do go week on week.
Yeah.
I think they were running out of staff.
Yeah. So, do you want to start off with yours?
Start and finish
with yours.
Very quick. My first purchase was a brand new, still in its cellophane. I couldn't say the word then. Downton Abbey DVD box set, series 1 to 3.
So that's nice. Still in its wrapper. How much was that? £2. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then I found a vintage Tupperware storage container. That's from around about late 80s, I'd say.
And we actually use them in the cupboard in the kitchen.
I was going to say it's about the time that I was selling Tupperware. So I've already got a whole, and so I always buy them if I find them. And I said to the lady, how much do you want? And she said £2. And I said, okay, took 2 steps and she said £1. So I went back and paid her.
Excellent.
But then it's she handed it over to me, and then I was fumbling about in my handbag. And this morning I had a hot cup of tea in my handbag, so I'm trying to get my money out.
Hot cup of tea in her handbag, as you do.
Well, because I like to sit down halfway through and have a tea break. So I'm trying to get my money out without spilling my tea.
It is a travel mug, by the way. It's not just like a bone china kind of...
So I put the Tupperware straight into my shopping bag, and then I felt awful. It felt like I was stealing it. And I was saying, I will pay you.
I've just got to... It's like a magic trick. Here comes...
And I was trying hard today, because you always get all the really good bargains, because you squat down under the tables and rummage in their boxes and things, and I always miss out on that, because I'm not as good at squatting as you. Even though my new knees are better than the old knees, I'm still not as good at squatting. Especially no good at squatting with a hot cup of tea hung around my neck.
And for next week's trick, hot cup of tea and a bacon sarnie. Right.
Yeah. Comment below, where'd you put your cup of tea when you're wandering around the booth? Anyway, now the weather's getting better, I might just go back to a drink of water.
So I'm going to move on to...
Oh, had I finished?
You had finished your bit. They might actually want to hear about some items that we got instead of your hot cup of tea. So the other week I picked up Xbox 360 for £8, which was pretty good. And Jan picked one up for £20 and it had the kinetic bar.
Mine was better.
And yeah, Jan's was better. And so anyway, but this week managed to find an Xbox 360 kinetic bar. So it had the bar, it's got cables.
Oh, careful with
yeah,
the table, you're
okay.
dropping things.
It's got cables and stuff. Light's not very good. And it also came with 3 games. So this was £8. So it had
we needed some kinetic games.
Had the kinetic sports. Had a Star Wars. And it has kinetic adventures. I've had a look online. They're only worth a couple of quid each. They're not really they're not expensive games, but the whole lot.
But if you're selling the box with the kinetic bar, you really need to give them or have a game
to play
included.
with it.
Otherwise, they get this whole thing and think, well, what do I do with that?
Hang on a sec.
I was going to say we really ought to put better lighting on.
We should do better lighting.
We've got no excuse not to. It's not as though we haven't got the toys.
We have got it, yeah. But anyway, so I got the 3 of those. I paid £8 for the bar and the games, and I believe I've seen just the bar for sale for about £15. So there's a little bit of profit, not amazing. Might just be to have fun with the kinetic bar. So the next thing, also on the consoles. The other week I picked up a Wii console by itself. Didn't have any other cables with it, for £15, and it's been chipped, so you can have downloadable games that go onto a card.
If only it would plug in.
If only it had something to plug in. So I haven't got a power supply yet, but I did get a sensor bar. And that's also the the cables to connect it up to the TV, and I paid £3 for those, so that's not too bad.
So it's always worth picking up stuff, even if it's not complete, because sooner or later, if you keep going to boot sales,
well, it's like I already picked for £3. There was 2 of the remotes last week and a nunchuck for £3. So so again, it's going to make up sets. Then moving on to a 35mm camera. So that is the thing is with this, I don't know if it's actually just going to stay focused on us or whether it will actually look at the camera. Because I want that to be in focus and it's just focusing on you. So if I go to my face, bring it to there, maybe it'll focus. Anyway, it's a 35mm. It's not actually...
no, I don't know if it is focusing on the camera. It's a Practica, so it's not a top brand, but
it's an okay brand.
It's okay. It takes AAA size batteries, or is that AA? It might be AA actually, but either way, it's
35mm film. But that's okay. It's a okay little camera.
Yeah. It's oh, that one's the panorama one, isn't it?
I picked that up for £1.
NTS Radio 1 from TuneIn.
Alexa, quiet.
How did she get that
I have no idea how she came on. So I also picked up this little camera.
Another 35mm.
It's another 35mm. It's got a panorama lens on. I don't wide pick. But it's a 35mm film. Again, it was £1. I don't know how much that's going to sell for.
Oh, can I have a look?
Yeah. It's quite really cheapy.
A very, very cheap little film winder thing at the top. I mean, oh gosh, you couldn't have got a cheaper camera if you tried.
I know.
I mean, back in the day.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it might not even sell.
And it says important, always label film panoramic and request film to be processed in a panoramic format. You can't just send it off and expect them to know.
Right.
But I mean, it'll work.
Yeah. I I mean, the thing is, maybe somebody will want one that does panoramic.
Or that they can wind with the little handle.
Or who knows? Like a little toy. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So the last one, I'm not sure about this. I mean, it's the brand. It's nice. It's Olympus. It's an Olympus case, to be honest.
Oh, is that another one?
It is. To be honest, I might be able to sell the Olympus case
Separately, yeah.
Separately.
It's a nice condition case, isn't it?
It's not a bad camera. Only thing is, it's only 3.2 megapixels.
Oh, it's digital.
It's digital.
Olympus Comedia digital camera. All 3.2 megapixels. But you might get some...
I think I paid £2 for it.
It's got a memory card in it.
Well, it's got...
64 megapixel memory card. That's better. The other few we've picked up with memory cards in have only had like
it actually
two.
has another Olympus memory card there, which is a 16 megabyte. So
I still think we ought to stick them in the computer and see if there's anything on them, just to be nosy.
Just to be nosy, yes. So anyway, that was the case. £2. I'm hoping.
Anything in this little pocket?
Yeah, I've just shown the memory card.
Oh right, memory card. Okay.
So that was cool. What else did I have? Oh yeah. So the other thing that I picked up a Shaun White skateboarding for the Wii. To be honest, it's probably more for me to play with than to actually resell. £1. Then also got Alone in the Dark Wii game. They're only worth a couple of quid, but again, it's another game that I could kind of possibly have a play of. And table tennis for the Wii. I actually thought that could be quite a nice table tennis game, so I don't really know, but it looked nicely boxed. Again, they're only worth a couple of quid. I probably overpaid for the Wii Fit Plus. I paid £3 for the Wii Fit Plus. However, I also got a Wii Fit board for £1. So I put £1 for a Wii Fit board. I actually went and got this afterwards so that I had the that to go with it, and I think I should be able to sell that for about £30.
Or bundle it up with a
bundle it with a console and maybe go to £70, something like that. 70, 75, something like that. So we'll see.
Building up a stock of these boards, don't we?
Yes.
Because you've got one. That's your second. I've got two. We need to start shifting.
I've got two
really.
upstairs. So yeah, hopefully start moving on. But I'm not gonna not buy it at £1. Obviously, that one needs a bit of a clean. And that's my little bundle for today.
Yeah, I've still been on the lookout for porcelain figurines, and I did find some today. I found a beautiful Ladro one, but had a finger missing.
It's no good.
Instantly loses value.
Yeah.
And then the same lady had a small Hummel figure, and that was chipped on the top, so no good. And then you found another stall who had several pieces of Ladro. So
but he was actually overpriced for what they're selling on eBay.
I went and had a quick sit down, drink my tea, and looked it up on eBay, and he's more expensive than eBay. And it's not like they were coming in boxes with certifications. So there's no way I'm touching them at that sort of price.
Well, the thing is, he had them priced up, and he already had them marked as Ladro. So he'd obviously done a bit of research, which is absolutely great.
Or maybe they were his own personal collection that he was selling.
They may
and
well
he knew,
have been.
You know, this is the problem. When people bought them back in the 80s, and knew what they paid for them, then they would think, yeah, it's worth a lot more than it is now, because they haven't realised that they've actually, instead of increasing in value, they've gone way down.
And obviously we're trying to buy things as resellers, not as the end user, so we're trying to buy things and if people don't know what they've got, then you're going to get great bargains.
But I do still think that they will make very good investment pieces if you're prepared to buy them and then sit on them for the next 10, 20, 30 years and wait for the price to come back up. I do think they'll make good investment pieces.
Right.
That's what I'm going to say in my listing.
That's what you're going to say in your listings. Excellent. Well, that's pretty good. So that's pretty much us for today. Now tomorrow, Hickstead. Are we doing Hickstead tomorrow?
Yeah. Sales Common.
Sales Common. Yeah.
Yes, they call it Sales Common. We call it Hickstead.
Yeah. So that's where we're probably going to be heading to tomorrow. So if you've got to this part in the film, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. There will be more films tomorrow of us going round and of the show and tell. And if you're
at Sales Common, come and say hello.
Yes, come and say hello. I haven't got my cap here, but it's me in my yellow cap and Jan in her purple cap. Remember, don't bump into Jan's handbag. Her cup of tea will be in there.
And I only have one cup, so I can't offer you it.
So don't bump into Jan's handbag.
No, can't have a tea party halfway down the road.
Yes. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we really need to start doing what we sold this week videos.
Yes.
Because you're still shifting a lot, aren't you?
Still shifting quite a bit, yeah. So
I'm not listing enough.
No, you're not. Better get to it.
Yeah, but I have to do other things as well as.
Anyway,
anyway,
catch you
great
tomorrow.
to have your company, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.